Hey everybody, this is my third video today. I didn't make videos for 4 months, at least not personal videos. I worked a little bit for the local TV here in the Netherlands, but it's a rainy Sunday and I thought I will make just YouTube videos today. So this is my third subject and it's about if your life is crashing, what to do. So it sounds really horrible. Your life is crashing, and I know a lot of people go through difficult times, like they lose all their money, or they lose family members, or they lose all their friends, or their partner. So there's a lot of things happening in people's lives. In every life is happening something. What I want to tell you is that it's very normal at this moment in time. In 2012, the precession of the equinox happened. So we are now on our way up again. We are ascending again. This sounds very spiritual, but it's like a normal thing for a body. Everybody thought the world would end in 2012, but actually a new world is born. The frequency of the earth is much more higher than it was 4 years ago. And what is happening into everybody's life is that people, if they crash, they get a huge awakening. Like, you have to see it like a caterpillar stadium. You will first totally run away from your problems. You will get smaller and smaller, and you think you can't handle this life anymore. But it's like the caterpillar. You have to die before you get reborn. So this is the caterpillar state what you are in. If your life is crashing around you and you don't know what is happening, just realize it's just the caterpillar stage in your life at this moment, and your butterfly will be born. So I will start with my tips for what to do if your life is crashing or feels like it's crashing. First of all, let me sit a little bit better. First of all, touch yourself. Are you still alive? Yes? Are you still breathing? Yes? Okay, take a good breath in and enjoy. You're living. You're still alive. Everything what happened around you, but you're still alive. How much wonderful is that? Your heart is still beating and working for you. So that is my first reminder. We don't take anything with us if we leave this planet. If we die, we go naked. We don't take anything with us. So if your body is still working, bravo, you're already there. So that is enough to continue. Second, fear, anger, jealousy, blaming on other people, guilt. Guilt is a very bad one. Guilt to yourself, guilt to other people's. If you have the energy pyramid, it's like this, and the lowest frequency is guilt to yourself, jealousy, anger. It's very low in the pyramid. It's like a frequency what you're keeping yourself in, but it doesn't help you. It doesn't serve you, because if you are jealous or if you are needy, then that just means that you don't love yourself and that you're searching for love outside yourself. And that is not the way you have to do it. The reason you are feeling these emotions like jealousy, anger, lack of love, is just a guidance to guide you inside. First you cry, you think you can't anymore, and then you start to ask yourself the questions, or you start to give yourself what you really need. So let go of the bad emotions and try to accept them for what they are, and try to lift yourself up to gratitude and love. That is the highest in the pyramid, is love and gratitude. A lot of people will tell, but I don't have nothing to be grateful for because everything disappeared in my life. Okay, but start with small things. It's very important to get your frequency high. You can start with small things. You can still walk. You can still breathe. Your heart is still beating. Maybe your children are healthy. Maybe you still have your parents around to speak to. Maybe you have some nice new friends what you last week. So there are so many things. Maybe you have a house to live in, to have a roof above your head. Some people don't even have a roof above their head. So try to, the situation what you are in now, to be grateful and to be thankful for this situation, and to send loving words to this situation. So it all starts with gratitude from inside, because the love is the connection. It's like the love, the heart brings unity, and the brain divides us. It's like separation. It's like good and wrong, and the heart is just unity. It brings us all together. So think more from the heart, and start with accepting how your life is right now, and from there you can change it. Let me see what is the next. This one is for some people very hard to listen. Step out of the victim role. I was a victim too, and sometimes I crash and I feel little like a victim, and I pull myself out of that again. I know it's difficult, for example, to don't look at it as what happened to me. Why did that person do that to me? Why did my life crash? You have all kinds of questions, but by looking at your problems, by looking at this way, like a victim, you don't find solutions. You just find solutions if you try to find them inside yourself. You can't change the people around you. The only value that you can change is yourself. So what can you do to change this situation? Maybe is it to rest more? Maybe is it to look at your financial balance? Maybe is it to have a good conversation with your parents or with your family? Or maybe you have to look your fears in the eyes and to tell, why am I doing this? Why do I have these fears? Why I don't go for my goals and my future? What is holding me back? So if you step out of the victim role, you don't see just your problems, what are behind you, but you also can look to the front, is how you can find solutions. It's not that the world hates you. The world just wants you to see something. See it as a learning process, and the more heavier your learning process is, the more growth you will have. So if your life is totally crashed right now, there's the only way is up. You can't go further low, so the only way is up. So step by step, you will improve yourself and you will try to heal yourself. And you're doing a wonderful job. And if you have a bad day, like a depression or something, it's not a bad day. It's just your unconsciousness telling you you're running too fast, you need a rest. So listen to it. If you have a depression, go and lay down in bed, or take some extra vitamins, or drink some extra water, or go and take a walk on the beach, but take some time off. Depression means deep rest, depression, deep rest. So if you have depression, don't resist it. It's very normal. It's same like fall, winter. It's like a cycle in life. Yes? So that is that point. Let me see. What is another? Forgiving doesn't mean forgetting. So I want you to learn to forgive the people around you who hurted you. So, for example, if somebody stole money from you, and that happened to me, what could you do? You can be angry, but what does it serve you if you are angry with that person? It just keeps causing you energy. If you decide to let go of that and you start to forgive that person, maybe he didn't have the value to change his behavior. Maybe he thought it was right in that moment. You never know the story behind it. And I always think the words they speak and the actions they do on you, karma will come back on them. So it's like the universe is cleaning it up for itself. You don't have to do that with anger, with lawsuits, with energy you're spending on that. No, the universe will take care of itself. So you just have to forgive and to think at that person like it's a child. It's a child with a bad upload on his brain. And if you see it like that, it's not that I forget what that person did in my life. He will never be in my part of my life anymore. But you can forgive that person, because then it's not anymore on your shoulders. So the energy, you will set the energy free. And that is very nice. So try to forgive the people around you what hurted you. It's the best way to heal yourself, and it's in the beginning the hardest step, but if you see through that layer you will really receive a lot of growth in your life. That is next. Let's see. Don't keep repeating your bad story. So, oh, I'm so sick. Oh, my whole life crashed. If you speak to every person about your past, you will keep reliving your past day over and over again. I do hypnose on people, but just loving hypnose, nothing show hypnose, but a lot of people are raped or mistreated or bullied or slapped, or it's sometimes very heavy to listen all that stories, but they see themselves still as a victim. And my goal as a coach is to turn that around, to help them to live in the now. And the past doesn't define who you are in the future. So if you let go of the past and you don't keep repeating your past, it's okay to sometimes open up your heart and tell about their problems, but not keep repeating it. Try to look at the solutions. That is the only thing that you have control about. And the things you can't control, what happened to you, is gone. So live in the moment. I told in the Dutch video of this version, I told in Eckhart Tolle, his book of the New Earth, he writes about being the ocean, and I thought it was a very nice saying. Try to feel like that ocean, and just try to feel like a big ocean, and the storm on the outside layer, it doesn't matter if the sun shines, if it's raining, if it's thunder, you're still the balance and the freedom of the ocean. You're just making this. Even if there's thunder outside, you just feel like an ocean. You can handle so much more if you stay calm down. The outer things is a reflection of your inner lessons that you need will pop up in front of you. So see it as valuable lessons and try to learn them as quick as possible, or they will come back and even bigger. So I did that too, to run away, but they will just grow and get bigger, and you will have more problems to dissolve. So the best way is to face them and to go straight ahead. Let me see what I had. Yeah, you have every day a choice to start a new life. Every day you have the choice. You are capable. Try to stay from the heart, to live in love, in thankfulness. That is the one. And the last part, and then I want to close up this video, is if you see your dark side, yes, maybe it's not a nice side to see, but if you see a dark side in this time, then you know what is your light side. Before, when you saw this, you didn't know what was this, and you didn't appreciate this. So if you see now this, no money, friends are gone, you start to appreciate what you have and what you had. Without seeing the dark, you can't see the light. So that is the only thing what is happening in your life. You have to clean up your room, and that is your entire body, your emotions. And that is the phase we are in. We are cleaning up. And you can only clean your room if you see the dirt and you see the garbage. So look at the dirt, look at the garbage, and clean the shit out. So I want to close up my video. Know that you're not the only one who's going through stuff. Speak with your friends about it. Try to get your energy frequency as high as possible, and try to make the choice to don't be a victim anymore in your life. You can heal yourself, your emotions, your physical problems. There is so much more since the precession of the equinox. We are in the Aquarius time being. You're a goddess, you're a god. You have so much potential inside of you. And I hope I can help you to inspire you to get that outside of you. Your DNA is changing. I know you can feel it. I really know you can feel it. So maybe my process is a little bit further than yours. Maybe you are a little bit further than me. I challenge you, make your videos. Help me to grow. I will help you to grow. That is how life is. We are unity. If I have a bad day, it influences other people. So let's do this together. I wish you a very nice Sunday. Love you guys and see you with my next video. Ciao.